Hey guys, Chris here with Crypto Bee Vision bringing you another wicked video. Today we're going to talk about a project that really hasn't got the recognition it deserves. This project, XSTABLE or XST, from its all-time high, it's down about 7x, and what I'm looking for is maybe a possibility to enter the dip. What XSTABLE is, it is a synthetic commodity with a free float. Well, what does that mean? Well, it has buy incentive pools. With every buy, you earn assets just for holding. It also comes with a burning mechanism installed, but we're going to go through all that in the website. We're going to do a complete walkthrough, and it can get pretty complicated, but I'm going to break this down as easy as I can for you guys to understand this. Now, of course, this being a fairly new project, as its pre-sale launched January 26-ish, I believe, I recommend you do your own research and don't just take my word for it. We're going to go through a big walkthrough here, but before we do, I'm going to ask you to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and ding that bell, guys. And don't forget to drop me a comment and take a look at my Telegram. We're almost 500 people in there now. We're growing every day. I guess the videos are doing something, but we offer a lot of value. So thanks a bunch, guys, and without further ado, let's jump into XSTABLE. So guys, XSTABLE, what is it all about? Well, let's dig into the meat and potatoes, so stick with me because it's got a lot of information in here. So as mentioned before, it is a synthetic commodity, free float, no pegs and no collateral, guys. So unlike its competitor, Ampleforth's tokens adjust up and down with the rebases and the value, guys. So free markets decide what the value of the asset should be, and artificial pegs forcing restrictions with fluctuating wallet balances bring issues worse than fiat, guys. And that's what the other tokens do. XSTABLE does not. It has no peg. So basically, when we look down here, what is XSTABLE? So XSTABLE is a synthetic stablecoin protocol that derives its supply and price values from true market demand, guys. It allows the market to freely drive its value while using a part of that information to adjust its supply to create an equilibrium between value and supply, guys. So this rewards the holders by steadily increasing equity. That means you hold it, your equity is going to increase steadily. It provides a volatility hedge against a basket of assets. So we know how volatile cryptocurrency can be, and they're aiming to hedge that volatility so you're not experiencing so much movement up and down in the market, guys. And this accounts for time, localized demand, and supply shocks. Because when you see big sell-offs, boom, shock to the market, and you see those stop losses, boop, 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 they all start triggering, and they're trying to hedge against that using a synthetic commodity. So let's take a look at how it works, guys. So it has targeted asset liquidity. So these are pools that are going to support protocol features such as supply, expansion, and burn. It has demand triggering expansion, guys. So any buy order in supported pools, which is the indicator of a demand, triggers a minimum of a 1% expansion that is distributed to all the holders' wallets instantly as part of the same transaction. And I don't know about you, but I sure do like when I'm holding a coin and I just see more assets entering the wallet, and I've just been holding it, even overnight sleeping, right? Make money while you sleep. That's what we're all trying to do here. So, and the lack of demand triggers contraction, guys. So any sell order in supported pools and all transaction elsewhere are taxed by at least 1% to the seller as a network utility fee and is burned, permanently causing a supply contraction. There's that word, guy, burn. I like tokens that have a burning mechanism. It's probably my favorite thing because with the burns means the total supply decreases. But they do have a mint function on this, so the supply will stay the same. But I do like the burn aspect. So with liquidity accumulation, so balanced levels of liquidity, guys, need to be managed across the chosen pools to achieve a balanced volatility hedge at 0.5%. On tax on sells and other transfers to unsupported pools is charged. Now, this is converted to permanently lock liquidity in the pool that is lagging in liquidity. We're getting a mouthful here, guys, but I think we're getting the gist of it. We're going to go look down now at the stabilization reserve, guys, because this is an important factor. So 2.5% of each supply inflation goes into a stabilization reserve. This steadily grows over time and is used to market, buy, or sell XST when the demand or supply shock is substantially larger and cannot be countered solely with incentives. So, guys, with that, you want this stabilization reserve, because if they start to see a sell-off, it'll trigger, and automatically that reserve is going to buy the XST in order to keep that price up above a certain level. Now, with this, guys, remember, every transaction, there's a tax, a burn, and more tokens in your wallet. That's very important to remember. So let's take a look at why it works, guys. So with the equilibrium, I won't go through all these math equations. I'm going to let you guys come in. I'm going to leave the website in the description, as long as in the Medium article we're going to go through. And you guys can come and check out the equilibrium, the expansion phase, and the contraction phase if you're still interested in this project, which I don't see why you wouldn't be. So if we look at use cases, which is important, guys. So unlike typical rebase coins, they come with fluctuating balances or signerage coins that dilutes holders' equity similar to fiat. So basically like an inflationary. XSTABLE is an elastic money protocol, guys. So that increases holders' equity over time. There's those words again, increases holders' equity. I like the sounds of that. And it is designed to get a stable value over long term. Now, this has enormous use case in the DeFi ecosystem, both as collateral as well as a stable, lendable asset. There's that other, DeFi lendable. So it can be a store of value, guys, because steadily increasing holders' equity creates a value of storage and a sustenance mechanism, guys, and the volatility hedge. So they have carefully selected pools and a stabilization algorithm, which we know is smart, right, guys, that works as a strong volatility hedge against a basket of assets. And they have an algorithmic stable protocol that doesn't overtly oscillate in net value in rebase cycles and is attractive as reserve collateral in DeFi protocols. Reserve collateral, there's that word again, guys. Now, we're going to dig into their roadmap. It's very brief. I'm not going to read the full breakdown for you guys, but we'll hop into this roadmap because this is happening in the next 2-3 weeks. And right now, they're very close to their all-time low. So their roadmap in the next 2-3 weeks, they have their liquidity reserve panel, incremental buy incentives. So if sells come, they're going to incrementally buy to keep that price up. And with every purchase, guys, you're going to what? You're going to increase your equity stake. So, and they also dual and triple yield for those that want to provide liquidity on the platform. That is excellent. Buyers incentives everywhere. Not much incentive to sell this token at current price. So I think I might take a look at picking up a bag, but there is one thing we do have to look at, guys. Of course, you got to do your own research, and the first thing we do is go to Coingecko, right, guys? So here we are looking at XSTABLE. Right, you have your warning up top. It's on all the tokens. You're sitting at $1.09. The all-time low is about 77 cents, I believe. And the 24-hour trading volume is only 8,000, guys. So that's what I said at the beginning when I said that this project does not have the marketing or the exposure that it deserves yet. It's a fairly complicated project, but once you dig into it and understand it, it gets a little easier, and you can see how beneficial this could be if they complete their promises and finish on time. So total supply of 3.5 million. And look at this. I'm assuming, guys, a straight red bar. I've seen this before, and then I've seen prices rise from it. But I'm assuming this is from the chart, which is 580, it looks like, was the all-time high, and we're down around $1.09. But you're looking at your all-time low, 77 cents. Man, I called that. So with a chart like this, guys, there's two ways to look at it. Either one, coin dead, not working. But if you hop in their Telegram, you talk to the developer direct, you can talk to the whole team. This has so much integrated in their platform and their coins, and they worked so hard for this. I think that really we may have found a bottom and a good entry on a dip for future price rise. And with such a low supply, low daily volume at the moment, I think that if there's a lot of people that soon enter this project, you can see this easily touch all-time highs and go much further. That being said, the team has to come through with their promises. The developers have to continue working, and they have to keep going forward with marketing and everything else. So that is my walkthrough on XSTABLE, guys. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope I've convinced you to at least come and take a look at this project. Without further ado, though, I think we're going to cover it there. So please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and ding that bell, guys. And don't forget to drop me a comment. I want to hear from you. Are you in the project? Were you in it? Did you buy the top and sell the bottom? Eek! What happened? Also, take a look at my Telegram link, guys. Appreciate it. We'll see you on the next one.